how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I am Sarmila Dungana. Currently, I am staying living in USA. So, coming to my education background, I have done BIM Bachelor in Information Management, a Bachelor. So, I am 2022 pass out. I want to start my career in software testing. So, I have taken this training.
Okay. So what is a B2B application and a B2C application?
B2B application means it's business to business, and B2C means it's business to customer.
Okay. So explain software development life cycle.
Okay, so software development life cycle is the step-by-step process to develop any software. In software development life cycle, there are 7 stages which we need to follow. So first stage is requirement collection. Second is feasibility study. Third is design. Fourth is coding. Fifth is testing. And sixth is release and deployment. And seventh is maintenance.
Okay.
So in
Explain.
okay, in requirement collection, our business analyst and product manager will collect the requirement from the customer and bring it to the company. And once after that, they will do the feasibility study of that requirement. Whether in feasibility study, they will make sure that whether to take that project or not. They will make sure that whether they have that much resources to make the particular application or not. That whatever the payment they are giving, it is enough to develop that application or not. And whatever the time customer has given, whether they will be able to develop that application or not. In feasibility study, they will do, and they will come to know that whether to take the project or not. After that, once they will do a feasibility study, our design architect team will design the documents into high level and low level. And high level design documents means it will consist of only high level documents. It is not a detailed documents. And low level design documents consist of detailed documents, where by looking into the low level design document, our developer will start doing coding. Once they will finish coding, first developer will do white box testing and give a build to the tester. And as a tester will perform testing. If he will not find any bug, then they will release or deploy that software into the production. And while taking that project, our company has do some agreement with the customer, like for how long time they are going to take care of that project. So after releasing and deployment, our tester and developer will maintain that software for the particular period of time according to the agreement.
Okay. What happens if a company doesn't follow software development life cycle?
So if they will not follow the software development life cycle, then maybe they will not be able to develop that software in the planned period of time. Maybe tester will while testing, that chances of finding bug in development phase will be more. And maybe they will not be able to reach the customer requirement.
Okay. So what is difference between white box testing and black box testing?
So white box testing is done by developer. So in white box testing, the testing which is done by looking into the code is called white box testing, and black box testing means testing the application without looking into the code is called black box testing. So a tester will perform the black box testing.
Okay. What are the types of a black box testing?
Types of black box testing are component testing, integration testing, system testing, and acceptance testing.
Okay. What is system testing?
System testing, it is the end-to-end testing. It is which is called as production server is similar to the testing server is similar to the production server.
Okay.
Here,
Okay, explain.
so testing server is sorry.
No, you explain, continue.
Yeah, okay. Here, testing server is similar to the production server means test data will have to be same, hardware have to be same, software have to be same, manufacturer has to be same, and configuration has to be same.
Okay. What is beta testing?
So beta testing means whenever company will develop the software, then they will release the beta version of the software for the particular people to test that application, and they will accept from their customer to provide the feedback, and according to the feedback they will according to the feedback, if there is any bug they will fix that one, and they will release the real version of the software into the market, means into the production.
Okay. What is regression testing?
So testing the unchanged feature of the application to make sure that changes like adding the features, deleting the features, code modification, and bug fixes are not impacting the unchanged feature of the application is called regression testing.
Explain the types of regression testing.
Yeah, we have three types of regression testing. First is unit regression testing. Second is a regional regression testing, and third is full regression testing. Unit regression testing means we are testing the newly added features in the application, and in regional regression testing we will test the newly added features and bug fixes, and in full regression testing we will do whole testing of the application, like from first to last.
Which regression testing a company should follow? Which of the regression testing?
Follow which regression testing, it will depends upon the impact analysis meeting. Whatever the output will come from the impact analysis meeting, we should follow.
Okay. What is a test case design technique?
It is a technique to cover the more number of test case coverage. So in test case design technique, we have 5 test case design technique. First one is boundary value analysis. Second is equivalence class partitioning. Third is state transaction technique. Fourth is error guessing, and fifth is raising state transaction technique and decision table technique. So boundary value analysis means it will apply where in the component where component value of the application, where the text will have range of value. So we can do boundary value analysis. Suppose there is a text field. It says that this text field will accept the number between 2 to 10. Then we will test that particular text field by applying boundary value analysis by like 2 minus 1, 2 plus 1, and with 2, and with 10, 10 minus 1, and 10 plus 1. And equivalence class partitioning says that we will have we can go through equivalence class partitioning where there is more range of value, like and we'll have to do the class partitioning of that value to test, to save our time and to cover the more number of test cases. Like if the text field, like there is a banking application which says this text field can accept the value between 20,000 to 30,000 in one day. So we can do the equivalence class partitioning of that particular amount, and like we can do the class partitioning like 20,000 to 21,000, 21,001 to 22,000, and in between that we will choose one particular number. If that particular number will pass in that text field, then we can consider that the whole number will pass. And error guessing means it's just like the analytical thinking of the tester, that we are testing the application like it's like a negative testing. We are thinking that if we do the testing of this particular application, then what the result will come. And that too I am not able to recall other two.
It's okay. What is difference between test scenario and test cases?
Okay, test scenario derived from the requirement, and test cases derived from the test scenario. And by looking into the test scenario, it will not be possible to test the application. By looking into the test cases, we can test the application. Test scenario, to write test scenario, it will take less time. To write test cases, it will take more time. Test scenario is a high level document, but test cases is a detailed document. Test scenario says that what to test, and test cases says that how to test.
And what is agile model?
So agile model is also one of the type of SDLC model to develop any application. So agile model is a iterative and incremental approach in which requirement changes are allowed. So we should be enough flexible to adopt the requirement change, develop the requirement change, and test the requirement change, and deliver the software to the customer in a specified period of time. Here, iterative and incremental means because new features are adding into the application. Because of that, we will have to follow all SDLC 7 stages. Then it is called iterative. And incremental means when new features are getting added into the application, then that when new modules are getting added into the application, that then features is getting incremented.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, what is spiral model?
So it is also a type of one of the type of SDLC model to develop any application. It is the other name of spiral model is iterative and incremental model. So we can go for a spiral model whenever our customer is ready to accept the software in phase wise. So advantage of spiral model is customer will have an idea how their application will looks like in future, and customer will have an idea how their application is looks like in future, and they can, if they want to change anything in next cycle, then they can make changes. So in spiral model, requirement changes are allowed after finishing one cycle. Once they will finish one cycle, then in a second cycle, if customer wants to do any changes, they can make changes in that second cycle. The advantage is that, and disadvantage is customer will have to wait for a longer period of time to see the whole software. And because we are delivering the software in phase wise, so phase wise, so time consumption will be more and money consumption will be more.
Okay. Explain software testing lifecycle.
Okay. It is the step-by-step process to test any application. So before testing the application, we should first understand should I tell first all step and explain it one by one?
Yes, okay, sure.
So first one is understand the requirements. After that, prepare the test plan. After that, write the test scenario, document the test scenario, write test cases, and after that, prepare traceability matrix and store the test cases in no. After test case, we will have to send it for review. After that, fix the review comment and send it for again retest. Once and reviewer will send for approval. Once it will approve, then store that test case in test case repository and prepare traceability matrix. After that, test case execution and bug tracking and test case report and sprint retrospective meeting. So in first, understanding requirement means whatever the requirement our BA, business analyst and product manager will provide, we'll have to understand the requirement, uh, and our QA lead or product manager will prepare the test plan. In that test plan, they will mention that what type of testing our tester are going to perform for that particular application. So, and after that, as a tester will write the all possible test scenario by looking into the requirement. After that, they will document the test scenario, and after by looking into the test scenario, they will write the test cases. Once they will write the test cases, they will send it for reviewer to review it. So reviewer can be the person who have the good product or project or domain knowledge. So once they will review the documents, if there is any mistake they will find, then they will provide the review comments and send it back to the tester. And as a tester, tester will fix the review comments and resend it back to the reviewer for reviewing the review comments. And reviewer will cross verify the review comments and send it to the approval to approve it. So approval can be QA lead or QA manager. So they will review the test case document. If they are satisfied with the test case document, then they will approve it and send it to the reviewer, and reviewer will send it to the tester, and as a tester they will start executing the test cases. Before that, our QA lead or QA manager will store that test cases in test case repository. To storing the test case in test case repository, it means that no one can go and make any changes in it, or we can say like for future references also. If any tester will leave the company and new tester will join the company, they can go through that documents and understand the this is application knowledge. And after that, they will prepare the traceability matrix. In traceability matrix, they will make sure that every requirement has covered at least one test scenario. And in traceability matrix, whatever the test scenario we will write, it will be the system level scenario, and which will be only positive test scenario. And after that, tester will started executing the test cases. And if while executing the test cases, if they will find any defect, then they will raise a bug in a defect tracking tool called as Jira. While raising a bug, first they will logging into the bug tracking tool and click on the create button. After clicking on the create button, tester will have to give the title of the bug, and after that description. In description, he will have to mention that precondition, expected behavior, actual behavior, and environment details, in which environment tester find that bug, and application log. Here application log means what is exactly happening inside the application. and they will have to give the severity and priority of the bug, and they will have to assign it to the developer. They will have to give the developer name, and they will have to attach some video, if not then image or screenshot, and click on the done button. After clicking on the done button, a bug id will generate. So we'll have to copy that bug id and paste it into the test case template. So once that will be done, then our QA lead or QA manager will prepare uh, test report. In test report, they will verify that whatever the testing tester has performed to test the particular application, and total number of test cases, total number of test cases pass, and total number of test cases fail, and passing percentage. And to find passing percentage, we have formula, like we can apply this formula: total number of test case pass divided by total number of test cases into 100. And after it will be done, our at last day of the sprint, our scrum master will conduct a sprint retrospective meeting, in which he will call business analyst, QA manager, developer, tester, architect team, and he will ask some question to developer and tester: what went well, what don't went well, and how we can improve it in next or upcoming sprint. That is the whole software SDLC process.
Okay, what is the difference between functional testing and non-functional testing?
Okay, so functional testing means testing the functionality of the application, and non-functional testing means testing the performance of the application, like how stable is our software, what is the response time it is giving. And example of functional testing are component testing, system testing, integration testing, retesting, regression testing, exploratory testing. And example of non-functional testing are load testing, stress testing, scalability testing, endurance or soap testing, and web security testing, recovery testing, and compatibility testing. So functional testing is mandatory to do. Non-functional testing is optional. It depends on company to company. We do functional testing first and non-functional testing later. Uh, we do functional testing because of the customer requirements. We do non-functional testing because of the customer expectation.
Okay, what is difference between smoke and sanity testing?
So smoke testing means testing the basic and critical functionality of the application before doing any regression testing. And sanity testing means testing the newly added features and bug fixes. And smoke testing can be automated, but sanitary testing cannot be automated because it's all about new features testing and bug fixes testing. So, smoke testing is done in unstable build, and sanitary testing is done in stable build. We will perform smoke testing for unstable build, and smoke testing consists of only positive scenario, and sanitary testing consists of both positive and negative scenario. Smoke testing is like a general health checkup of the application, and sanitary testing is like the specialized health checkup of the that newly added features and bug fixes of the application.
Okay. What is the test case review process?
Okay, when tester will write the test case, then they will send it for reviewer to review it. So reviewer can be the person who have the good product or domain knowledge, name like senior tester, QA lead, or product manager. And once the tester will send the test case document for review, then reviewer will provide the review comments and send it to the tester. And as a tester will fix the review comments and send it to the reviewer. And reviewer will cross verify the review comments, and if he will satisfied with that review comments, then he will send that documents to the approver to approve it. Approver can be a QA manager or QA lead. and they will also verify the test case written by the tester. If they are satisfied, then they will approve it and send it to the reviewer, and reviewer will send it to the tester, and tester will start test case execution. If they are not satisfied, then they will comment on that test case and send it to the reviewer, and reviewer again send it to tester, and that process will repeat it same.
What is a sprint planning meeting and sprint retrospective meeting?
So, sprint planning is a meeting conducted by the Scrum Master in which he will call business analyst, product manager, developer, tester, and architect team, and he will discuss which on particular task our developer and tester is going to work in this current sprint. It will happens in the last day of it will happens in the first day of the sprint or last day of the sprint for next sprint. And the sprint retrospective meeting means it will conduct by the scrum master. It will happens on the last day of every sprint. In sprint planning meeting, scrum master will call business analyst, product manager, architect team, developer, and tester, and he will ask some question to developer and tester, like what went well, what don't went well, and how we can improve it in upcoming sprint.
What is bug track meeting?
So bug trace meeting will be conducted by the QA lead. In this meeting, he will call Scrum Master, and they will decide that out of the all bug which is present in the bug bucket, which all bug they need to move in the current sprint, and it will happen after every 3 to 4 sprint.
What is release notes?
Okay, release note is a document which is prepared by the company and deliver it to the customer on the deliver it to the customer on the last day of the project. And release note consists of following documents, like what are the newly added features they have added into the application, and what are the features that they are deleted from the application, and how to install the application, how to uninstall the application, and bug fixes and bug releases.
What is a test plan?
So test plan means it says that how we'll have to do testing in the like in for that particular application. Test plan consists of different many attributes, like first is scope, and second is a risk, third is mitigation plan, and fourth is roles and responsibility, fifth is entry and exit criteria, and sixth is deliverables, and seventh is test plan. No. And after that, entry and exit criteria, and other things I don't remember right now.
Okay. So explain hotfix.
Okay, whenever the high severity and high priority bug will release into the production, then we'll go for the hotfix. The process of doing hotfix is when company will release the software into the production. If the customer is not able to use the application, means it is completely blocked, they are not able to even open the home page and even do logging also, then they will notify to the uh, tech team or customer support, and tech team will let them know the technical team. In technical team there will be the tester. So as a tester, it's tester responsibility to reproduce that bug. If the bug is really reproduced, then he will assign that bug to the developer. Meanwhile, developer is not sitting while he is trying to fixing the bug. Once he will fix the bug, then tester will have to do the retesting. After doing retesting, he will have to, if the bug is really fixed, then he will have to conduct impact analysis meeting, from where he will come to know that what type of regression testing he should perform. And after doing regression testing, uh, they they can release that software into the production. Uh, but to avoid another hot fix before releasing the software into the production, first tester will have to test that application in beta environment. So if the application will perfectly work in the beta environment, then they can consider that it will work in production environment also. Beta environment says that it is same like the production environment, where real traffic will not be present. Real traffic will be present in the production environment. So this is if the bug is reproduced, and in case if the bug will not reproduce, customer is facing the issue, but tester is not facing the issue. We can it happens because of compatibility issue. Maybe customer are using that application for but tester has but developer has not developed that application for that particular version of the application. So in that case, they will we can say that there will be the compatibility issue. And according to the number of user, we will have to do the hotfix. And sometimes maybe because of test data also, we can say that if they have developed that application for 30,000 user, but that application is using but the user are the number of user using that application is like 50,000, then it will not be able to handle that load. So according to the number of user, we will have to do hotfix.
Okay, thank you. You have answered brilliantly. Almost all the questions. You need to go through some topics which you were unable to answer.
Yeah, test plan. Actually, I was knowing I did a revision so many times, but I don't know, for some reason I am not able to remember that all things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go through that topic.
Okay, thank you. And you will get interview. Always maintain this way of answering, this studiousness. It will help you in long run.
Thank you for that one. Actually, I am not from this software background. I am from management background.
Okay.
So I don't know how I will give that interview. You can give me some suggestion, right? How I
Just
can
like you
prepare
gave
my
today,
resume.
maintain this same way you answer, you will get a job.
Okay, thank you for that.
Thank you.
So you can send me this recording.
Yes, it will be sent. It will be posted in the
Okay.
app.
Okay. Thank you. And if I want to give interview in future, like once Manish sir, you will complete API and
Yes,
SQL.
sure, sir. You can come again. I will take.
Yeah, I will let you know. And after this course complete, I am thinking to join automation also. So you can take my automation interview also, so that
Yes, sure,
I can
sure.
get more
You
confidence.
talk with my teammates regarding automation. They will guide.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.